Hi, my name is Ishmael and today we're going to be talking about vendor finance. So what is vendor finance? Well, vendor finance is where the vendor or the seller of the property actually finances the project or the property itself. So where would you use vendor finance? Where you would use vendor finance is when you possibly have a property that you have seen that you could do a nice extension to, but you don't have the finances to buy the property and then extend. So what you would do is you would come up with a deal with the vendor, so you wouldn't actually need to purchase the property at the price. You would do possibly an option agreement on the property. So say for example you would look at a bungalow, a 2-bedroom bungalow, and it was worth £200,000. So you know, if you put an extension on to make the kitchen bigger and turn it into a kitchen diner and a 3rd bedroom on it, which you can quite easily do under permitted development in most areas, you could possibly turn that £250,000 bungalow into a £400,000 3-bed bungalow. So you know that there's £150,000 profit in it minus build cost. Now you know that the build cost isn't going to cost you £150,000. So what you do is you finance the build cost and you get the owner to finance the property cost. This means that you don't need the money to purchase the property and you don't have to pay stamp duty on the property, saving you a lot of money. Now at the moment there's a stamp duty holiday, but if there wasn't a stamp duty holiday you'd have to pay stamp duty on that property and you would end up spending quite a lot more money. So the way you would structure this deal is that you would give the owner of the property a percentage of the profits. Now if you know that the build is going to cost you £50,000 and there's £150,000 profit in it, you could for example give the owner of the property a £20,000 profit or a £30,000 profit and you get a £70,000 profit. Now this way you win because you're making £70,000 and you only needed to put £50,000 down for the build cost. The owner of the property wins because they get £30,000 more for their property, and on top of that what you can do is, rather than them being inconvenienced by living in the property while the work is going on, you can pay for their accommodation. This way everyone wins. You make a nice neat profit, you have a lot less money to invest, and if done rightly with the proper build team, you can put the whole lot on finance and you don't have to pay until after the build is done and the property's sold. So you end up putting no money in. So you can structure deals like this, not only with, for this example, a bungalow, but you can structure these deals on any project. So if you see a project you like, you can't afford it, look at seeing if you can speak to the owner of the property and do the work and pay them rather than paying a bridging company or paying a private investor. This is a way that with less money and less access to investors, you can finance your own deals and make a lot of money by doing so. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, whack that bell notification icon to get notified of more videos with helpful tips like this one.